About a few weeks, I was comparison shopping between Skyscanner, Kayak, and Google Flights. I wanted to book a 1-month trip for the entire family. I wasn't finding the prices that I wanted for 30 days or more. So instead of purchasing a round trip, I opted to get one-way tickets. I got the departure flight for Air Premia, which I booked through Kayak. We receive an email from a company called Chat Deal, which is a Kayak partner. Don't worry, it's all legit. I was thinking the same thing too. I then saw a good price for a return flight on United Airlines, which I ended up getting directly from their website. We leave on April 5th and return on April 8th. Adding it all up, minus the flight time, we're in Korea for 33 days. Illuminati confirmed. Okay, now that the tickets were purchased, it was time to fill out some online application. Flying out post-global lockdown is a lot different than before. For our flight, we needed to submit a KETA and a Q-code application.
Okay, so we just submitted our KETA application. It's something you need to do before traveling to Korea. It takes about 72 hours, so I would suggest doing this at least a week before your travels.
I believe you have to submit the Q code 24 hours before the flight's departure. I'll leave the link for both the Q code and the KETA in the descriptions below.
So we're about to board the flight check in for the flight for Air Premia. So we came early in the morning. It's our first trip to Asia in a long time. We're finally in Tom Bradley. We're gonna go to our gate, which is 159, and then it's just waiting to board the plane. I think our boarding time is about 10:25. Then it'll be like a 12 to 13-hour flight, and then we're on our way. We'll be in Korea.
Air Premia is a new airline founded by a former Jeju Air president. They launched their operation in August of 2021 and currently flies to 11 destinations worldwide. It is marketed as being Korea's first hybrid carrier, which means they offer some premium services at a low cost. I was able to book direct flights to Seoul for $537 per person, which was the cheapest one I've seen. Each seat has their own screen for in-flight entertainment, but the movies and shows were all Korean. There also wasn't that many children's programming, so the kids got really bored. These screens didn't have any games either.
Check out that leg room. I can actually stretch out on this. Lots of leg room. So we got our meals, snacks. Well, it's gonna be a 12-hour flight. So I'll see you guys in Korea.
About a few hours into the flight, the lights were turned off so passengers could get some rest. They gave us a giant choco pie for a snack. Definitely better than the peanuts and pretzels you get on American flights. The restrooms were also pretty clean, which can be expected for an airline that's only a few years old. As for our meals, we had a choice between beef or fish. They tasted average, but can't complain for what we spent. Overall, Air Premia was a comfortable flight, but with very weak entertainment options.
Okay, we are here now in Korea. Landed. So we're gonna go to the baggage and get our stuff, and then later on check into our hotel. So hopefully we're not here too late. And right when we exited, they have this really cool LCD or LED display.
All throughout the airport, there were reminders to prepare the Q code.
So apparently there's these forms all over right here for the health check, I guess. But if you did the QR code, you don't need to fill these out.
Jen had already done ours online, so she just needed to scan a literal QR code at the inspection booth.
Alright, Q code made it very simple.
Immigration was the final check before we could freely enter Korea, so make sure you get your passports ready. Before leaving the airport, we grabbed a pocket Wi-Fi. It was 4,500 won a day, which is about $3.40, but if you get it online, it's about $2.50 a day. You can purchase one on Klook.com.
Okay, so I just want to give a quick explanation of the egg. This here would be the, because these all have little labels on them. This here would be the Wi-Fi name, and then this here is the Wi-Fi password. So you just have to put those two in and you're connected. And this gives you unlimited all day. Opposed to the SIM card, which I hear only gives you 2 gigabytes a day.
Finally, make sure you exchange at least $100 in cash. Then go to a convenience store to purchase a T-Money card and put at least 20,000 won in there. The T-Money is used for public transportation and you can only refill it with cash. We left the airport late in the afternoon, so I booked the Hotel Hu, which was close by. I made a mistake by taking the public bus, but you can actually get there by taking the airport free shuttle. I think Google Maps wanted to punish us. But be aware that the shuttle only runs from 5:30 a.m. to 12 a.m. The Hotel Hu is a fully furnished residential hotel, which means they're equipped with kitchenettes. They have a business lounge on the 4th floor with meeting and workspaces, a few bars and restaurants on the 1st floor, and a 24-hour convenience store called CU.
Alright, so we're spending our first night here at Hotel Hu. This is the room. And here's the bathroom. This is actually set up for long-term stay because it has a stove, washing machine. It's right near the airport. And a couch. This room actually has a couch. Alright, so we're gonna spend our first night here, and then we're gonna check into our Airbnb tomorrow.
After we settled in, our family swung by next door to eat at Yong Hyang Chinese restaurant.
Alright, first meal of the day. 중국 Chinese food. Smells good. Is that jjajangmyeon on the menu? Okay. Wow, so all the tables are equipped with drawers. You get your own chopsticks.
My mom had jampong, which is a spicy noodle soup made with seafood. The kids got jjajangmyeon, I got the mabo tofu, and we all shared a piping hot plate of fried mandu. Although it's simply referred to as Chinese food, the Chinese dishes served in Korea is different than what you'd get in China. Frequently, the food has been Koreanized. It tastes as if they use many more ingredients and is jam-packed with flavor. The 3 signature dishes are jjajangmyeon, jampong, and 탕수육. After Korean dramas went popular in China, some restaurants started to serve the Korean version of their food. Fortunately for us, Incheon is the heart of Korean Chinese cuisine, and it was great to have this as our first meal.
Tasty and spicy. It's good on a hot day.
This mabo tofu was like a 8 or 9 in spiciness. I was worried I'd have to spend my first night on the toilet with the runs.
I didn't even try the mandu.
No one wants to eat it. The kids are loving it. Dylan loves it. Look at, he almost finished his bowl. Alright, so I end up having to eat the kids' food.
It was a delicious dinner indeed. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, here's some more suggestions. On this channel, I make entertaining informational videos about Korea. If that's your thing, please consider subscribing. And with that, I'll see you on the next Pixex in Korea.